What's happening, guys? This is the Grandmaster of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. In the last episode, we emerged victorious in the Cerulean Gym Tower, and in this video, we are going to move right along with the Vermilion Gym Tower headed by Lieutenant Surge. I hope you've packed some rubber gloves because you're going to be dealing with a lot of electricity here. So let's see if we can survive. Battle number 1 is against Sailor, and interestingly enough, he does not use a single electric Pokemon in his team. That's rather surprising, although I don't know if I should say that. This is round 2, and things do get a little harder. For starters, I'm going to bring out Exeggutor. It will be effective against a number of different Pokemon on his team, but he has a lot of water and flying Pokemon, so I think it might be a good idea to bring Jolteon as well. As for my third party member, we're going to bring in Starmie.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
An easy victory should be within reach theoretically. He's gonna start off with his Slowbro. It is a water and psychic type with the moves Amnesia, Psychic, Fissure, and Surf. Well, I obviously want to watch out for Fissure, but the real danger is Amnesia. If Slowbro gets off too many Amnesias, it's going to be nearly impossible to take down. And that's bad because the majority of my Pokemon use special attacks. See, that hardly did anything. And it's just gonna keep using Amnesia over and over and over again. Presumably because none of its other attacks are going to be particularly effective against my Exeggutor. The best I can hope for is a critical hit. Yeah, Psychic isn't going to do anything. Although that actually did a sizable amount of damage. A lot more than my Mega Drain attacks are doing. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing more I can do, because Exeggutor is the best Pokemon to take on Slowbro. Alright, let's hit it with another Mega Drain. I don't want to use Explosion. I'll only use Explosion if I am really, really low on HP. And at this rate, I may very well be low on HP.
What's this?
Oh geez, I'm down to 19 HP. That is not good. Well, I have no choice. I have to go boom. It really is unfortunate that I have to use Explosion against something with low HP, but I would not have survived another Psychic attack. So in this way, we're both getting KO'd. And since you don't get continues in Gym Leader Castle, it's not really that much of an issue. Alright, let's bring out Starmie and see what he sends out in response.
Oh, it's Starmie!
He is going to send out his Fearow. Fearow is a normal and flying type with the moves Fury Attack, Mirror Move, Drill Peck, and Fly. This thing having Fury Attack means that I can't use Thunder Wave or Thunderbolt on it. So I'm just gonna use Blizzard.
There's the attack.
And a critical hit, which is nice. And wow, that was much easier than the Slowbro. I'll be honest, the Slowbro is definitely his most powerful Pokemon, or rather his most annoying one. Okay, for his final Pokemon, he's sent out his Golduck. Golduck is a water type with the moves Confusion, Takedown, Bubblebeam, and Dig. Really nothing to it. It's a decent special attacker, and it likes to use Dig a lot. which is rather annoying.
Battle continues.
I know I can tank a dig, but there really is nothing I can do otherwise.
Now.
So I'll just have to wait one turn while I get damaged.
Thunderbolt. Oh, the attack missed.
I wonder how much damage dig will do.
What will it do?
Thankfully not that much. It can't really, Golduck can't really do much to star me other than use dig. So I'm gonna see how much a Thunderbolt does. Okay, that did a pretty good amount of damage. So I think a few more Thunderbolts and I should be good to go, because I know I can take those dig attacks. The only problem is that he's just stalling the match out.
That's a miss.
I noticed that quite a few of his Pokemon have HM moves. His Machoke has Strength, Slowbro has Surf, Fearow has Fly, Kingler has Cut. So that's kind of an interesting way of doing things, I must say. Well, that's pretty much on its last limbs now. I know I can take one more dig attack, so all I have to do is just wait one turn. I honestly should have used Recover right then and there. But I got a little trigger happy. I've noticed that I haven't been using Recover as much as I probably should. But in this case it doesn't really matter since Golduck is about to bite the dust. And down it goes. Very nice.
Is it down and out?
One trainer down and 3 more to go. Well, technically 2 more, because the last trainer is the gym leader. All right. This is going to be, I think an all right gym. I think my team is well equipped for taking the trainers down. All right, second trainer is Rocker, and now we have some electric Pokemon. So obviously Rhydon is going to be an excellent choice. However, that Kangaskhan is going to be trouble. I think my best bet is to use Tauros against it because of its diverse moveset. And as a little insurance, I'm going to go ahead and use Alakazam.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
Well, one can only hope I stay calm, and he's going to start off with his Porygon, which is not really a good matchup for Rhydon here. And that is why I am going to switch over to Alakazam. Porygon is a normal type with the moves Psychic, Recover, Thunder Wave, and Tri-Attack. Thunder Wave is as irritating as ever, but the main threat is Tri-Attack, because that gets stab damage. And interestingly enough, Porygon can also learn Psychic moves. I never understood why, though. I don't think a Psychic is going to be enough to KO it. Wow, that hardly did anything. And it's paralyzed me. How wonderful. Well, you know what, how the old saying goes, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, so guess what, I'm gonna paralyze you as well, just after I get hit by a Tri-Attack. Or not! I could be fully paralyzed, and yeah, things could get really sucky. Okay, he's gonna hit me again with Psychic, and that's pretty irritating, I must say. And I'm fully paralyzed again? Twice in a row? Come on, game! Cut me a little slack here. And wow, my Alakazam got KO'd by a Porygon. How does that work?
What will the next Pokemon
Alright,
be?
let's go ahead and send out Tauros. That's just his first Pokemon, too.
Oh, it's Tauros.
Or Tauros, as the announcer pronounces it. Let's hit it with a body slam because I'm fairly certain that I am faster than Porygon. But if I don't KO it, which I probably won't, yeah, he's gonna paralyze me again. Yep, there we go. So now my second Pokemon is paralyzed, and that's gonna be trouble because Tauros is really my only hope of defeating his Kangaskhan if he has it. I can't believe I got fully paralyzed twice in a row. That is just flat out unfair. Oh, for a minute there I thought I was gonna get fully paralyzed a third time. But no, at long last, Porygon is taken down. What is his next Pokemon? It is going to be Magneton. Okay, this is a little bit easier to deal with. Magneton is an electric type with the moves Supersonic, Thunder Wave, Double Edge, and Thunderbolt. So it's a perfect matchup against Rhydon. The worst it can really do to me is use Supersonic. But Magneton doesn't have very good defensive stats, so I don't think it should survive an earthquake. But we'll see. Yep, just as I thought, he is gonna confuse me. Now I just have to fight through the confusion. And thankfully I do. Come on, take it down, take it down, take it down. Oh, not quite. Well, that is unfortunate. Double Edge is not going to do anything to me because of my massive defense. And, oh, I was hoping he would KO himself with his recoil. Alright, so I hit myself. Thankfully it didn't do much damage. That's the great thing about Rhydon, is that it's just a defensive tank. It can repel almost any physical attacker. Ha! You call that a critical hit? Well, thankfully he KO'd himself. Thanks to the recoil damage. All right. Hopefully his Electrode is going to be his last Pokemon, and it is awesome. Just what I wanted. Electrode is level, well, it can be either level 50 through 100. Depends on what your Pokemon levels are, roughly. But anyway, it's an electric type with the moves Thunder Wave, Hyper Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flash. Really, the worst this guy can do to me is lower my accuracy repeatedly, and unfortunately, I am still confused. But I managed to fight through it, and I missed. Yeah, he's just going to spam Flash until I go down. And that's just going to get irritating really quickly. That's almost as worse as being Wrap or Fire Spin trapped. And I hit myself again? Are you serious? Come on. I honestly hope he uses Hyper Beam because that would give me an... Oh, well! Maybe I should pray to the gods more often. And he missed! How do you like your attacks missing again and again? Ah, you didn't avoid that one, did ya? Did ya? Well, that was certainly an unusual fight. That Porygon was just irritating with the capital I. And I can't believe it managed to take down my Alakazam. That should not have happened. Well, it doesn't matter because he's defeated. And now it's time to move on to the third trainer. Mr. Old Man himself. And that's an unusual lineup, I must say. Some fire Pokemon, also a flying type, and some bug Pokemon as well. Let's see. I think Alakazam would do very well against this team, and Rhydon will be able to take care of his two fire types. But as for his Persian, that's going to be the tricky one. I'll have to bring Exeggutor in case that shows up.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this.
Alright, he's gonna start off with his Butterfree. Butterfree is a bug and flying type with the moves Psychic, Mega Drain, Supersonic, and Swift. My best bet against Butterfree is to use Psychic over and over again. Because here's the thing, although Butterfree is a rock... Butterfree's a rock type? Butterfree is quad weak to rock. I don't know how strong its Mega Drain will be because Rhydon is quad weak to grass types. So even if it's not stab damage, there's a very good chance that Rhydon would fall. So as you can see, it was safer to use Alakazam to take down Butterfree. And what is his next Pokemon? It is going to be Persian! Persian is probably his toughest Pokemon. So as such, I'm going to hit it with a Thunder Wave. It is a normal type with the moves Body Slam, Bubble Beam, Thunderbolt, and Double Team. Yeah, that's quite the diverse moveset, and it could definitely mean trouble if you are caught unprepared. I'm gonna keep Alakazam out for as long as I can, because even if Alakazam does go down, I'll still have Exeggutor as backup to deal with that Persian. And if Alakazam can take down Persian, all the better. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, wow! I was expecting it to KO me. So will Alakazam KO Persian? I hope so. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Awesome, awesome with a capital A. That's what I'm talking about. I might not even need to use Rhydon. Well, then again, that might be the case, because he sent out his Charmeleon. Charmeleon is at level 50, well, it's at level 50 through 100. It is armed with the move, it is a fire type and is armed with the moves Slash, Fire Blast, Dig, and Dragon Rage. So I'm going to recover HP with Recover just to be safe. Ooh, Slash is gonna hurt. And it's gonna get a critical hit. Let's hit it with the Psychic and see how much damage that does. Because I have a feeling that Charmeleon is just going to spam Slash over and over again. Wow, that was actually not that bad.
What's this?
Oh, it went down. Well, Alakazam, you did well. You took down 2 of his Pokemon, which is really, really nice. Now, obviously, we can't send out Exeggutor, so Rhydon, best of luck to you. There really isn't all that much that Charmeleon can do against Rhydon. The worst is that it can use Dragon Rage over and over again. But then again, that's only a set 40 amount of 40 HP worth of damage. And it's gonna go for the Dig now that I have a rock Pokemon out. Unfortunately, this isn't Generation 2, so Earthquake doesn't deal double damage to Pokemon that are underground. And that's been really annoying because a lot of the AI's Pokemon use Dig, and it can definitely be down. Oh, come on! How did you miss? Oh, really? How did that Rock Slide miss? That's supposed to have 100% accuracy. Wow, Charmeleon did catch a lucky break there. It seems to me that most of the battles in round 2, the AI does catch lucky breaks. I know that in Pokemon Stadium 2, when held items were introduced, a lot of trainers had focus bands equipped to their Pokemon. And sometimes that focus band worked 3 times in a row. I did not understand that. In my opinion, Pokemon Stadium 2 is much harder than this game. Simply because of how much tougher the teams are and because it has the Challenge Cup. I don't even want to begin talking about that. But I plan on eventually LPing Pokemon Stadium 2, so yeah, just my luck. Well, I can think about that later. Right now, we have a fight against Lieutenant Surge. And this could be a rather tough fight because he definitely has a dangerous team. Once again, you'll want to refrain from using any ground types on his Raichu, as Surf will KO you. Let's see. I think for this battle, I'm going to go ahead and open up with Rhydon. Well, actually, maybe Rhydon's not the best Pokemon to use in this fight. I'm going to lead off with Alakazam. And I'm also going to use Jolteon. Aside from that, let's bring Tauros out. In fact, I'm going to lead off with Tauros. And then I'll use Alakazam and then Jolteon.
Here he is, Lieutenant Surge, the leader of Vermilion Gym, and the commander of Electric Pokemon. The challenger better pick the battle Pokemon with caution.
Which is exactly what I did. Lieutenant Surge is leading off with his Lickitung. Lickitung is a normal type with the moves Blizzard, Earthquake, Thunderbolt, and Double Edge. That is a really diverse move set. And even his non-electric Pokemon can use Thunderbolt. But thankfully that didn't do all that much damage to Tauros, which is nice. Let's see how much damage an Earthquake does. I don't know if it will be nearly as damaging as Body Slam, but one can only hope. Alright, that did just about the same amount of damage. And it's just gonna keep up its little Thunderbolt barrage. And thankfully I'm not getting damaged too heavily. So we'll see if I can use another Body Slam to take it down. Oh, 3 HP? Are you serious? How did that happen? How did that happen? Well, at least Lickitung is going to go down right now. Unfortunately, I couldn't send out any of my other Pokemon because Lickitung also knows Earthquake. All right, so one of his Pokemon is down, but Tauros is heavily damaged. What is his next Pokemon going to be? For number 2, he's going to send out Electrode. Electrode is an electric Pokemon. It is armed with the moves Sonic Boom, Explosion, Swift, and Thunder. And yep, it is going to go for the Thunder.
What will it do?
And that's going to KO Tauros. A Stab Thunder plus critical hit? Yeah, no chance it would have survived.
The next Pokemon is
So I'm gonna go ahead and settle for Jolteon. Jolteon is probably my best bet for taking down this Electrode. Let's go ahead and hit it with a Thunder Wave and see if that does anything. So it's just gonna use Swift over and over again because it can't really do anything to me. So Thunder Wave will paralyze Jolteon. Now I think I'm going to predict a switch coming out, so as such I'm going to bring out Alakazam and see how much it can do and if it can tank a Swift. Alakazam just might be my savior in this fight.
What's that?
But Electro does have that explosion, and that's what worries me. So I'm going to see how much damage a Psychic will do, and thanks to its paralysis, I'm now faster than it, which is really the advantage I needed. Electrode is super, super quick. And it's paralyzed! Excellent! So let's go ahead and hit it with another Psychic, and hopefully I'll get a critical hit. But I wouldn't bet on it. No, but its special did fall. And it's paralyzed again! Oh, this is excellent! So let's hit it with the third Psychic, and that is going to take it down, provided it hits, of course. And it does. All right. So one of my Pokemon is down, but 2 of his are defeated as well. The big question is, what is his next Pokemon going to be? I hope it's Poliwrath. No, it's going to be Raichu, his signature Pokemon. Raichu is it's an electric type with the moves Surf, Thunder Wave, Body Slam, and Thunderbolt. Once again, your ground types will do no good against Raichu due to the fact that it has Surf. And it's going to use Body Slam on me, that's going to hurt.
What's that?
Alright, that was a good hit, I must admit. Alright, let's hit it with the Psychic and see how much that does. Do a lot of damage, give me a critical hit. Well, so much for that. Alright, so he's gonna body slam me again. And thankfully I did manage to survive.
What a furious battle.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use Recover. And see if I can restore enough of my HP. Alright, 165, that's not bad. Yes, you are fully paralyzed, my friend. No more body slams for you. Alakazam has just been a lifesaver in this gym, and a critical hit! And he continues to be a lifesaver. And that is it for Surge. I didn't have nearly as much trouble as I thought I would going up against him. But Tauros got KO'd, and thankfully Alakazam managed to pull the team ahead in this gym. Rhydon helped too, but Alakazam was the real MVP here. And now that Surge has been defeated, we receive the key from him and opened Erica's tower. And we are going to challenge Erica in the next video. So, see you guys next time.